chance.
Even bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
It's vulnerable, but not defeated. Use the portal. We will bring it down together.
Absolute freedom! A rift! There's our chance. Go inside its mind.
This is it! Its will is weakening!
Pain! Fear! Terror! Reconsider. Assess. Implore. Surrender.
Subdued at last. It begs for its life.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute!
It pleads because it knows I am its master. I will finish this.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of the Emperor's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
Master, I must obey. I must end.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn lipids. The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain. Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity. Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
Well, this is a bigger mess than any we made in the old days. My congratulations.
My powers, they're draining. Just like Mizora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things.
We did it. The Netherbrain is dead.
Against all odds, we cured ourselves. Free from the parasite. Free from the prospect of seramorphosis. I can hardly believe it. We will not become accursed illithids. Not to cast any slight on you, of course. Your form rather suits you.
It makes little difference to me. I did what I had to secure my freedom. And in spite of your resistance to completing your evolution, you have proved a good ally. I'm glad you think so. I did my best.
Skvar, you may have succeeded, but I have failed. Gith's son is dead, and Vlaakith has abandoned me. I will be hunted by her Inquisition to the ends of the world. I must leave. I have nothing more to gain by being here. You, my ally, my peer. It will be a restless life while the false queen reigns over my people. But a life nonetheless, and a free one. Yes, I will stay. My destiny is for neither Vlaakith nor Orpheus to decree. It is mine. We fought well together. I will gladly fight with you again. If not the astral seas, then here, and wherever else we go.
The Githyanki are departing in peace. Curious sight in a day already full of them.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city. Smoldering, waiting to be rebuilt. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
The crown. It's somewhere in the Chiontha. If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it. The power of Karsus would be in my hands. But what then? What would I do with it once I have it? A wise suggestion. I felt a hubris once before and landed myself with this orb. I think I'd rather not make the same mistake again. If this adventure has taught me anything, it's that there are things in this world far more valuable than power. Besides, growing quite fond of this merry band of ours, but I'd quite like to see what happens to it. I I'm sure Misra will summon me soon enough, but until then, I propose we celebrate our victory the mortal way, with a drink in our hands and reckless abandon in our hearts.
A nip, a dance, and a song. Don't mind if I do. I think we're due an evening's reprieve. What's our leader have to say?
Let's not forget the wine. I want to flush out my brain, just to be completely sure the tadpole's gone.
I will not be joining you. I fear my presence will be no more welcome in the streets of the city than it ever was.
I never thought I'd be sorry to see a mind flayer go, yet here we are. Be safe.
I will miss you, too.
Now that you no longer live in each other's minds, it's hard to tell if the mind flayer is being sincere, though perhaps no harder than it ever was.
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow! What the... Oh, no. Oh, God. Well, it was nice when it lasted. Ah! I'm sorry. I have to go.
That's the last of Astarion the sun will ever see. May he fare well in the dark.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right. And so are you. Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough. So, how'd I do? So are you. My friend. My companion. I adore you. Careful! Hot! I never gave up. I did my best. I did my best. It's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? I wanted to live in my city with my friends. But life is for the living. And I saw... Goodbye, sun. Goodbye, sea. Goodbye.
No, stop. I won't allow this. Karlak, you're coming with me. Back to Avernus. We can't let her die. Not like this. Not now.
You can't.
So, what do you say? Die here now, or live on with the blade of Avernus at your side. Zariel won't touch you. I swear it, Karlak.
Fine. I'll go. Well, with you. But we have to go. Now. I can't hang on much longer.
It's over. And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid empire, no death god's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
I was afraid for the briefest moment when I woke this morning. I didn't know where I was. I thought perhaps it had all been a dream, stopping the Absolute, saving my parents. Then I realized I was in your arms. We did it. Everything's perfect. Almost, anyway. After everything that happened, with my parents, with Shah, I didn't think I was owed any happiness. I did things that fill me with shame now. There's at least one person who doesn't want me happy. Shah. I felt the wound last night, while you were sleeping. Like some sadistic child de-winging a fly. She can try to twist the knife all she likes. I know I can survive her worst. Nothing she does can sour the fact that I have my family again. You're right. I can always rely on you to say the right thing. It's not an exciting life that I lead, but I'd like you to be a part of it. I doubt I'd have anything at all if it wasn't for you. Good. Then seek me out when you have time. I'm hoping to find some place I can settle down and stay close to my parents. Somewhere quiet, where they can find peace and gaze at the night sky. I'll keep a spot for you. It'll be just like old times.
You and Shadowheart found your peace in a country farmstead with a pack of pets and a garden of night orchids. You were basking beneath the silver moon after a midnight swim one night when you notice a letter among your discarded clothes. An invitation to a gathering of the friends and allies who stood by your side in the fight against the Absolute. You waste no time in packing and set off on the long road back to where all of your adventures together began.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon, wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
refuse it.
I didn't expect to be nervous. But seeing everyone here like this, it's strange, isn't it? I feel like I must have dreamed the last few months. Now I'm waking up back in camp with my hair smelling like wood smoke and fallen leaves stuck to my backside. Oh, I've noticed. Ever since I first slipped into my camp garments, I should think. I hope we won't seem terribly boring to everyone when they ask what we've been doing this past while. A cottage in the countryside. They may have been expecting something more. Well, more. True. They might even be jealous of the bucolic life. Perhaps every adventurer secretly pines for a little flower-strewn cottage overrun with animals. Stop it, you. We'll be back before you know it. Tonight, let's just enjoy ourselves. Catch up with old friends. It's fine. Already passed. Shal must have sensed I was enjoying myself. You'll seize any opportunity, won't you? But I suppose I've been giving you plenty of encouragement. Why, I feel better already. Are you trying to make me sleepy? You know how easily I get lost in your arms. Have fun. Just don't wear yourself out too quickly.
There's something strange in your old friend's mouth. What is it? A familiar invitation. He wants you to throw the object he's dropped. But it isn't a ball. He whines. Less talk, more throw. Scratch barks merrily in something like agreement. A familiar sight. Scratch can't quite speak around the
Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates remember one evening when we fruit 14 apples. Some
Now,
heads,
there's a
stale
face I
loaves of
know
bread,
well
and
indeed. Ah, my dear friend, it's been an age. Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post. Busy as ever. Better that than the reverse, wouldn't you say? I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you need... You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering the hero, me. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you... Ah, you're successful. But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend.
There you are. There you are, my friend. Breathe deep. Can you smell it?
You take in every scent the night breeze carries. Sweet honeysuckle, tender...
Forest trees draped in moss. A far cry from the rancid Avernus heat that's been I swear, Karlach and I have felled enough Cambions to build a fortress with their horns. Who'd have thought that just one of those fiends held the key to escaping Avernus for good? One of them sported a map and some blueprints. If you want all the gory details, Karlach can fill you in. I've missed you too. The rush of battles we fought, the heart-to-hearts. If I had to do it all over again, and I'd rather not, to be clear. I can't imagine not having... I think the splinters I made out of the last bone death. Not to pat myself too hard on the back, but I'm not such a bad ranger if I do... Well, that's enough hell talk, or wasting any of the wine for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself.
Enjoying yourself, I hope. I know. Let's make tonight count. The only regrets I want to hear about come morning should revolve around...
Oh, shit. Oh, my... Soldier! It's... I've missed you, man. Like, I've really missed you. And you're so... clean! No. Believe me, you shouldn't. But look, you showed me just how much my life is worth. I can hang on in the hells a while longer. Cambion dropped a map with directions and blueprints for Zariel's own private forge. A fucking forge! Our current plan is to get in, grab a smith, and force him to fix old Rusty. Or maybe give me a brand new mod. You haven't seen the last of old Karlach yet, soldier. You don't need to ask, soldier. I won't be in Avernus forever, you know. Can I look you up when I'm out? Hey, that would be kind of fun, though. High stakes hide and seek. Gods, is it good to see you again. This won't be the last time.
We get along quite well, I think.
Oh, we are not dreaming. It is our old friend. Oh, and it is good to be seen. Oh, after so many days down in the dark, you will forgive the aroma, I hope. We were not expecting the dusty one to... Boo had a moment to lick himself clean, but there is a little too much of Minsk to cover. Minsk and Boo have been helping, of course. We got... Zentarum rule the city's underbelly. So Minsk and Boo went to give them a ticket. We awoke in a Zentish cell, awaiting trial by noble combat. It is a long walk to the gallows, and Minsk still has his fists, no? In ample time indeed.
So long as the Bone Mage returns us to our cell by dawn. But leave such matters. How have you filled your days since we tore this sticky tyrant from the sky? Aha, the lovebirds still nest together. Though I am thinking yours does not sit on your shoulders, eh? There is much merriment to be made before the night is done. Ah, this pond shall do nicely, Boo. Though I see...
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Old friend. I thought slaying Vlaakith's hunters in the cliffs of Sword's Teeth might be the but I was wrong. Being right here, with... Were it not for you, I might not have known. I found new allies. We've heard word of a Githyanki outpost hidden deep in Chult. The last of Vlaakith's sword. We mean to slay every last Sarth in Kithrak. I thought perhaps you'd care to join. You always did have a great fire in your belly. Now go, mingle while you can. There is plenty of time yet for slicing scalps and... This is...
Hello, darling. I wasn't sure our withered... And you're looking more delicious than... Whatever you've been doing with your time, it clearly worked wonders. Love. And where better to celebrate our good fortune? An old haunt with old. Exactly what I feared. Without the protection of our little friends, I was just an ordinary spawn again. Burning in the sun. I'm sorry I didn't seek you out that night. I felt... ashamed. But time lent perspective. It wasn't your victory, it was ours. And for all I'd lost, I gained... I've taken a turn. It turns out no one actually cares about murder, as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it. Yes, but you say all sorts of... It has made for a nice change, though. Well, I do try to inspire a little terror. I'm still me, after all. I did at first. I spent too long defined by what other people did to me. This is who I am. In all my glory, for better. That being said, I haven't completely given up. But until then, I am happy. We've had quite the journey. From the moment I first threatened you, I knew you were someone I will miss our time together. But then again, see you later.
Well, now. You can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to. Ah, how nice to be understood again. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon. Same cisterns overflowing. Huh. The upper city has been almost entirely rebuilt. That's where the Baldurians simply get on with it. Harpers have come from half the... My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their rank. Not so for my daughter. Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two if they don't expel her. Again. The beloved ranger? Minsk has the guild and 9 fingers on board. Deep down, of course, many of the wealthy fled the city when danger struck. While I, mistake me not, there is still much to be done. But my children are more than capable of doing. This night offers them a brief respite from me, at least. A fine spot for an adventure to begin. A fine spot indeed. Just a little... I'll find my way back. As I... But that is the thing about home. For all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you. Ah, sentiment. I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know.
This is... Revelry and community on the eve of revolution.
Wine all over the world. Is there one bottle of fresh blood?
The whole gang is here. Wish I'd had time to polish up the horns.
Oh, hello. Let me guess, you've got some suggestions about the music choice. You have no idea who I am, do you? I thought Withers might have set the stage a little. No, I can see it all over your face. Milil. Though if the... Apologies. I think I got a mote. Carried away there. Go on then. What should I play? Fine.
Now these people were well, some people.
This one night, thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate. Until such time it requires saving again. How does... I am pleased to hear. Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least what indeed. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself. But for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready. For thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving. To you.
want it in. Oh, darling, get me drunk and make me feel it's not my fault. I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins. I broke my chains. There's more to do, and I still want to live.
I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death. Cold as death. I feel your heart beating.
There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals, I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.